My name is Drop the Line. My affiliations are Trouble and Bass, Rag and Bone, Tiger Beat 6, Flamin' Hots, Insta-Tubes, Cut sometimes. I'm from New York City, born and raised. Making music came first, producing stuff, sampling things. I mean, I started messing around with music in general when I was 7, 8 years old. And I'd be recording with the guitar and making love songs for girls in my class. I mean, that was like really where it all started. Sounding like Richie Valens, that kind of stuff. I guess I got more serious when I was a teenager. Like 13, you started getting a drummer and bass player. Just your friends would be like, okay, you're the drummer, and I'll be the singer, and you're the bass player, even though none of us knew how to do any of that really. And we just made it happen. And then then my first gig at CBGB's was when I was 16 in a band. And from then on, I started thinking about actually trying to pursue music as a career, and that was my goal. I keep making music because I have to. I literally go crazy if I don't make music. I get itchy and I get depressed, and it's really my only outlet for. I mean, it makes me feel good, and it depends. It doesn't even have to be music that I DJ or whatever. I have so many tunes that are non-dance tunes, you know, that I make even on my own personal time that probably I will only ever hear. And then I guess once I started going to rave parties is when I got more into the DJ aspect of music. I had these American DJ turntables that were belt drive, and I thought that was the same as direct drive, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll be able to DJ with these turntables, cool. It was a mess, you know, it was impossible to beat match, and everything was always slowing down, one little touch. And I was sampling on that guy and making beats in a little Tascam 4-track. Basically sounded like Underworld, complete rip-off Underworld. If I wasn't making music or DJing, what would I be doing? Wow. Something else that's just as selfish? I'd be doing graphic design, focusing on design, focusing on fashion. Both my parents are artists, so I'm kind of spoiled. I can't think of not doing something that's artistic. I went upstate New York to Bard and studied integrated arts, which was basically like make your own program. I did video art and electronic music, and graduated with honors. I don't have a day job. I worked at Radical Media, this post-production house. I was doing like, it was ridiculous hours, where I'd come in at 9 a.m. and leave at around 5, 7 a.m. the next day. I was in the back in the sweaty, hot room with all these machines. You were dubbing tapes like DV tapes or beta, digibeta, all these different tapes for broadcast. The worst one I remember is 500 DVDs of Bad Santa, the trailer for Bad Santa. Machine was breaking. It was hell. I had to print them too. We had like an in the back was the printer for the DVD. That was my worst job ever. And for a while too, they didn't know, but I'd be back there sending demos of my music, writing the labels, you know. The best part of living in New York is the fact that it never sleeps. You've got so much going on, and culturally it's so mixed up. You step outside and you know, it doesn't matter. You can grab any kind of food, let's say. Like right around here, I live near Chinatown, and everyone around you is speaking Chinese for the next 15 blocks, and it's crazy. You can be in a whole different country for all you know. It's like I lived in Berlin last year, couldn't do it because I was so used to the fast-paced habits of New York, and I walk everywhere. It's like walk, 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 walk. You know, I get stimulated. I get different things inspire me then. I take in everything that I see on the street, and it comes out in my music. Crazy homeless people, 99-cent stores, Chinese lady cursing at me, snappy hot dogs. I could never leave New York City. I gotta say that it's really hard when going to other cities around the world not to compare them with New York City. Especially I think because I grew up in Manhattan, so I'm always comparing it to every other city I go to and expecting other cities to be open 24 hours or, you know, being able to walk around everywhere and not have to drive. A city like Berlin stays open till whatever hour, you know, people are partying all night long, but during the day it's so slow and you're so used to everybody being so fast-paced and running around and got things to do. I gotta do this, I gotta do that, oh, see you later, I gotta do this, oh, I'm so busy. I think sometimes the balance is perfect to be able to go visit cities that are slow-paced like Berlin during the day and energetic at night. And then a city like New York where it's 24/7, so highly, you know, turbocharged and crazy. Catch it up! Catch it up! We're getting grimy, alright, innit?